Hi, I am Kevin Panabecker with Upkeep Home Warranty and Maintenance, and with me I have one of our cherished clients, Terry. Terry, how are you today?
Fine, real good, Kevin.
Good.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
Hey, so let me ask you a few questions, and we'll get up to your experience with Upkeep. All
Okay,
right?
that sounds
So
good.
tell us a little bit about what you did for a living.
Well, I was a minister,
Mhm.
so I had 40 years. I served the United Methodist Church, mostly in Illinois, and then I retired and met you.
It's probably about
And
right,
all
too.
of my life changed.
That's probably about the right timing, too, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you like to do when you're not working?
I love to. First of all, I love retirement. Except for my age, I love retirement. I love to read. I have 2 dogs, which
Okay.
you'll probably hear bark somewhere in the camera sometime. And I take a lot of care of them. We do a lot of walks and stuff like that. You know, I do the standard stuff. I try to not think of myself as old. So that's,
Admirable goal.
I'm doing my best. I didn't think about that until I got old. Then I thought, now it's time to start quitting thinking that way. Otherwise, you're going to die young.
Yeah, I understand. All right. Well, good. So how long have you been a client of Upkeep?
I think it's been 6 years. It has been since we began. I mean, I don't think I was your first customer, but I remember when you came here and I was already completely impressed with Mr. Fix-It,
Yeah.
who you worked with. And so when I heard about this, and I had had some bad experiences with home warranties before, so for you to convince me of this really took some doing.
Yeah.
And you probably don't remember, but I made a lot of phone calls. I changed my mind. We talked about it, prayed about it, in fact, and finally decided to make the leap. And it was one of the smartest things I've done since I've been retired. Seriously.
Very good. I'm very happy to hear that. So yeah, I do remember the phone calls and the
Do you?
conversations. I do. Yeah.
I can imagine.
That's right. So you kind of touched on it a little bit there, but what guided your decision to choose Upkeep?
I think that the thing was the contract that you gave us really outlined clearly what was covered and what was not covered.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember, as I said before, calling you several times saying, oh, okay, is this thing covered? And you would say, no, it's not covered. You know, and there were times, for example, I can remember an ice machine, which was probably not covered, but you said, we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. But after this, it won't be able to be covered because of the contract that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so grateful for that. And I thought, what company does that, goes over and above the call of duty like this?
Yeah.
You know, we've had companies that the first year it's expensive enough, but the second year it's more expensive. And I've always expected that. And it's less coverage. And the reason they say it is more expensive and less expensive is because as time goes on, these products that they're warranting are getting older.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, well, if we charge you less money, how could we afford to do this?
Right.
You know, that was their attitude always. And then the what do you call it, when you made a service call,
Mm-hmm.
every year they raised the price. We only did it a couple of years because it was just getting ridiculous.
Sure.
So then we met you and you said, no, we're not going to raise the price right away. And I can't remember the exact amount of the service call. Terry and I argue, you may remember. We think it was like the first year it was $50. It may have been more, but it was cheapest we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next year or a couple of years later, it went down to $25. And now I'm the proud owner of a 0 service call option. So
That's
I
right.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we call that our vanishing deductible.
It is really neat. I don't know, I guess you're still doing it, but I just
Absolutely.
love it. I have told so many people
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
The other thing I really like is that there are extra things like we have this space heater air conditioner right here in this room,
Mm-hmm.
and which is not covered by was not covered by any warranty we had before.
Mm.
And for just, I can't remember, a very minimal fee, you're covering this.
Right.
And we are so thankful because this room we're in, we have our 2 dogs here. We're in all the way at the other end of the house.
Yeah.
And if anything ever goes wrong with the space heater in the middle of the winter, they could freeze to death in this room because it's a sunroom. It's an outdoor room.
Right.
So
Great.
we're really glad for that. Plus as I said before, the sump pump and other things.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing that was most impressive to me
Okay.
was, as I think we were talking about earlier, one time, I mean, it's only been maybe a month or two, our dishwasher, which is 25 years old now, would not dispense the soap.
Okay.
And I thought, oh boy, I didn't know what was going on. So I called the Mr. Fix-It side because I didn't think this thing was covered. Who would cover something like this?
Okay.
But you did.
Yes.
And that's what I was told. This is covered under the other warranty if you want to use that. And I thought, what? So Steve came out and he was here and I mean, not exaggerating, not 5 minutes. And he fixed the spring so that it worked.
Okay.
He said, I don't think this is going to be permanent. So he said, I'll get another one. And I never gave it another thought. I thought, it's working. I'm fine with that. And I think I said that to Steve. But not even a month later, here comes Steve and installs the other one. We paid no money. It was no charge of any kind. I was very grateful.
Not for that callback, there's not a charge.
No.
That's right. No. Hi, I'm Kevin Panabecker with Upkeep Home Warranty and Maintenance based here in St. Louis. And we have with us today one of our clients, Brian. How you doing, Brian?
Doing fantastic.
Good, good. Happy you met with us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Just
Okay.
get some idea. So we're going to start off with the typical St. Louis question.
All right.
What high school did you go to?
I went to McClure North High School.
McClure North. Okay, very good. I went to Hazelwood West.
I won't hold that against
I know you too. North County rivalry.
That's right.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm an insurance agent.
Okay. Is it any specialty, or do you kind of do property and casualty, or?
Home, auto, life.
Okay.
So, I mean, lots in the home. So this is kind of bread and butter. So
Yeah, absolutely. Very good. What do you like to do when you're not working?
So my wife doesn't like me sharing this, but I'm a gamer. So I do video games and stuff like that. And my wife is like, you shouldn't share that with people, but now it's on video. So
It is. That's right. All right, got to ask, what's your favorite one?
so I play shooters. So any shooter game.
Yeah.
And just, I game with people all over the world actually.
Yeah,
So luckily everyone speaks English because I don't speak their language.
that's right. Yeah, right. I've always been a Halo guy myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
very cool. All right. So, how long have you been a client of Upkeep?
So I'm in my second year right now. So a little over a year.
Okay, very good. What guided your decision to go with Upkeep?
So when I looked at the different warranties, and I guess I'll back up, in the insurance business, it's the opposite of a warranty.
Mm.
So insurance is all about sudden and accidental damage, things that happen to your home,
Right.
where a warranty is more, it's all the things insurance doesn't cover.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had something go wrong, or if I knew of people that would call me about things that could go wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say, oh, that's not covered. That's what really made me look at a warranty in general. But then when I looked at all the different options, the fact that Upkeep does the quarterly maintenance, that's number one.
Mm-hmm.
But just the responsiveness, the fact that I have a local representative, someone I can talk to,
Mm-hmm.
that's really important to me.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, thank you. So, just tell us a little bit more about your experience with Upkeep overall. Have you had any claims? How were they handled? Things like that.
So I have had claims, unfortunately for you guys, but so I'd say the biggest one was my water softener. Water pressure started getting bad and didn't know why. So instead of having to look and find a plumber, find someone to do this or that, I knew I had one phone call I could make.
Right.
So I contacted the office, and you guys set me up, someone to come out, take a look at it, diagnose the problem, and determine that it was best handled by replacing my water softener because there were beads in my water lines.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you guys actually came in, took the old one away, put the new one in, set everything up, and I'm good as gold. So
Yeah, very good. Anything else?
little things here and there. I had a faucet outside that it wouldn't shut off. Luckily I had an inside shut off, but it wouldn't shut off. And again, didn't have to call and search the phone book or look on the internet. I just called you guys. You guys had someone out right away and
Yeah.
got that thing to shut off because I can't afford that just constant running water.
No, not anymore. All right. So, anything else you'd like to add?
Again, I touched on the quarterly part.
Mhm.
That is such a big thing because
Yeah.
I think we all get busy and we neglect things.
Yeah.
Whether that's changing my filter in my refrigerator for the water, whether it's cleaning the air filters or the little mesh screens on top of my my stove. Those are things you just don't think about
Right.
until you look up at it. But if we looked at them right now, they'd be super clean because you guys just came out and cleaned it last week. So
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Hi, I'm Kevin Panabecker with Upkeep Home Warranty and Maintenance, based here in St. Louis. And today we're talking with one of our clients, Maddie. Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good, good. Ready to start?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, let's start with the typical St. Louis question.
Okay. Well,
What high school did you go to?
I went to Webster Groves High School.
Okay, very good. I went to Hazelwood West.
Uh,
Yeah, well,
yeah. What can you
weren't
do?
much of a rivalry,
I
so
know.
you know. All right. So, what do you do for a living?
So I work in the financial services industry.
Okay, very good. And you've been doing this for how long?
Oh goodness, 7 years.
Wow.
I know. All of my all my 20s. Ooh. I know. When
There's
I say
another
it
story
that way.
sometime, I know. So, what do you like to do when you're not working?
When I'm not working, so I am the youngest old person you'll meet. So I knit and crochet
Okay.
on Wednesdays with my group, and I also video game though.
Okay.
And now I have a puppy, so I play with my puppy all the time.
Okay. And video game?
So I do Sims and Stardew Valley. That is my favorite so far.
Stardew Valley?
Yes.
Okay, I've not heard of that one.
It's a super pixelated indie game.
Okay.
So if that makes you feel better.
There we go. Okay, very good. So, well, now, how long have you been a client of Upkeep?
I've been a client of Upkeep for 4 years.
Okay, very good. What guided your decision to choose Upkeep in the first place?
Well, being very honest,
Okay.
I was bought my house at 25. Didn't really know house maintenance or anything like that, and so the fact that Upkeep would come 4 times a year just to make sure everything's okay.
Right.
And not even that, when they came, they kind of educated me where things were in my house and
Sure.
how to fix them and what to do and what not to do.
Yep.
So it was just a real comfort thing, and that's just what made me keep on going back year after year.
Yeah, very good. Well, thank you. All right. So tell us a little bit more about any experiences you've had with Upkeep. You've had any claims or just kind of working with us in general?
Yeah. So as far as experiences, one thing I really love about Upkeep is the familiarity. So I know who's coming to my house.
Yep.
They're always very knowledgeable. They always go over everything that they're going to do for, whether it's, spring, fall, summer, winter, maintenance. And they always say exactly what they're doing.
Right.
It never feels rushed, right? They take their time and they make sure everything is right. So thankfully, I haven't had any claims or anything like that, but I've also worked with the sister company as well, Mr. Fix-It, and same experience, and it's awesome.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
Other than you're great, Kevin. That's it.
You got to keep that one in. Hi everyone, I am Kevin Panabecker with the Upkeep Home Warranty and Maintenance Company. We are based right here in St. Louis, and today we're talking with our client, Daljit. Hi Daljit, how are you?
Good. How are you, Kevin?
Doing very well. It's good to see you again. It's been a while.
I'm here.
Yeah, very good. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you can tell us a little bit about what's going on with your life and what's going on with Upkeep, okay?
Sure.
All right. So first off, what do you do for a living?
So I'm a regulatory affairs manager with Bayer Crop Science. It's a global agricultural company. So I've been with the company almost 15 years now.
Okay. So you travel a great deal?
Not that much,
Okay.
but yeah, it's mostly office based.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
No travels.
Well, good. All right. So what do you like to do for fun when you're not working?
So I like to travel. So
Okay.
me and my family would like to go on a long trip, and we like to go to mountains.
Yep.
We've been to Colorado. Previously, we were in North Carolina, so
Okay.
mountains were closer to us, but now it's a little further. But definitely, we like to travel and have some good quality family time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Glad to hear that. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about how long have you been a client of Upkeep?
So this is our 3rd year
Okay.
with Upkeep.
Mhm.
So approaching 4th year,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
So,
it should be coming up soon, I was thinking.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So what made you choose Upkeep for your home warranty?
So I think this was back 3 years ago. We had met a realtor. My friend was buying a house here in the area, and then the realtor kind of introduced Upkeep to us.
Okay.
And she was really, watching for you guys that this is the best company you can have it, and there's a lot of good thing about Upkeep that you should try it. So
Right.
that's how we got into it.
All right. Well,
Got
very
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah.
So, well, tell us a little bit about your experience with Upkeep. How have things been going?
I think it's going good so far, and I think it's great actually. I would say we've had some other companies, those national companies, as a home warranty, but I don't think I like those companies for several reasons.
Yeah.
But what I like about Upkeep is that it comes every quarter for maintenance, right? And then there's a dedicated person that we can call to connect for our warranty requests, and most of the time it's very prompt. And even if you're not, if you have some time before you could address those issues, you will let us know. So you're very transparent on that. So I think I like that, and overall I think. Other benefits is that the vanishing deductible. I think that's great too. You know, in 4 years you will have zero deductible. So not many companies offer that, and you guys are local, and we should support local business. So that's
right.
great.
And we appreciate that too. Now, have you had very many claims that you had to file?
We did have several claims. I won't say many, but I think most of them were. Resolved, and we didn't have any issues with that. All of them. Within all of our warranty claims. Sure.
Very good. Okay. Anything else you want to add or talk about?
No, I think it's a great company to work with. We have had great experience, so we would continue to be with you guys, and
very good.
And great job at what you're doing. So
thank you. Well, we've always enjoyed working with you as well. So thank you, Daljeet.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right. Hi, I'm Kevin Panabecker with Upkeep Home Warranty and Maintenance, based right here in St. Louis. And we're talking with a couple of our clients, Angie and Mike. Hi, how are you all?
Hi, good. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for inviting us in. We appreciate it. Yeah. Well, let me ask you a few questions. Some ideas. First thing is, what do you guys do for a living?
So we own a personal and professional development company called Inner Wealth Global. So we work with business owners and entrepreneurs and helping them get their mindset together. Mike's a podcaster, public speaker, and I'm a professional Mike Kitco Wrangler. That's my official title.
I like it.
Somebody's gonna hold me back. Well, we work out of this home, so this is our home base. It's our business office, and we don't leave a lot. Like I don't leave this home a lot. So it's very important and very critical that my home is a comfortable place to be. It's functional, and that our needs are met.
Very good. Okay. Well, then, based on that, what do you guys like to do when you're not working?
I like to stay home, and I do love my home, and that's why we were talking about the home that we live in, and it's a bigger home than we ever thought we'd be able to afford when we first got together, and we've created a lifestyle inside this home and comfort that sometimes I struggle to leave, but we'll go out.
We like to go to the theater. We love going to the Fox. We love jazz clubs. We go to Jazz at the Bistro, Jazz St. Louis. Frequently the Symphony. I love live music. That's my favorite thing to do. So lots of concerts, a lot of artsy stuff.
Good. Yeah, great.
And food and bourbon.
It's a great city for it.
Yeah, we go out more to meet her social needs than mine.
Oh yeah, he will do that. But yes, the going out is strictly for my needs.
There you go. Okay, well, gotta work that out.
We made it work. 20 some odd years, and we made it work.
That's right.
That's great. So, how long have you been a client of Upkeep?
2 years? About 3 years?
I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So, what guided you in your decision to choose Upkeep in the first place?
I'll take this one.
Okay.
So I am not a handyman.
Okay.
I am like.
He breaks things more than he fixes them.
Do you know how some little boys like follow their dad around to learn how to fix things and how to be mechanical and projects? Yeah, I didn't have that. My dad didn't want me around when he was fixing stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, he would shoo me away, like leave me alone. So I really didn't have I don't have the skills and I don't have the talent. I don't have the ability to fix or do projects and things like that. And there's times where I've done projects like that and they didn't go really well, and I ended up getting frustrated.
Sure.
I end up getting angry and I create more problems than I fix. And when she said that, so I am one of those guys. And when we met, Kevin, and I heard about what you guys do in terms of the seasonal maintenance of having you on speed dial, that if something goes wrong, having an inventory of what projects are left outstanding, and I also have that list, but I also have the price tags associated with it, so I can budget. That was like sent from heaven for me, and I I am not being paid to say this. This is literally a dream relationship for someone who's not handy and not interested in learning how to become handy.
Yeah.
That doesn't. We have house cleaners. We have you guys. So we have support staff.
Yeah.
And we call you guys our team. We have a team.
Sure.
And we have our people that come in and take care of our home because that's where our heart is. Man.
Yeah.
And this is you
Yeah.
guys are part of our team.
Very good. That's great. You want to add anything to that?
I have a great story to add to that. You guys kept our house from burning down because we had no idea that you're supposed to, let me start from the beginning. So washing machine broke one day. I thought it broke and I started Googling trying to figure out what was going on. And you guys came out to look at our washing machine and I said, I happened to mention, first of all, I've been mentioning to him for a long time. I was like, hey, why is it taking 3 hours for one load of clothes to dry in this dryer that we just got 2 years ago?
I told her to stop complaining.
He said, stop complaining. That just happens. So you guys came out to check the washing machine, and I said, hey, this dryer is taking a real long time to dry. He said, when was the last time you had your dryer vents cleaned? And I went, oh,
What's
what's
a dryer?
that?
What's a dryer vent?
And so he went and got, he happened to have a leaf blower in his car, and came out and blew the dryer vents, and he was like, I am so glad I did that. Like, your house could have burned down.
And my whole yard was full of
dryer
dryer
dust.
So
Yeah.
we literally, and this is what I'm talking about when I say,
Sure.
first of all, growing up, we didn't have a dryer.
City, yeah.
I grew up in the middle of Baltimore City, and we didn't have
We
a dryer.
have this thing on clotheslines.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
to and not learning how to maintain a house. This is our third home that we've ever purchased together.
We've never cleaned a dryer vent.
And we've never cleaned a dryer vent, but I don't think we know how to maintain a home.
Okay.
So having upkeep as our home maintenance upkeep,
Yeah.
it just fits. It
Yeah.
fits perfect for us.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's like a relationship sent from heaven.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you. We appreciate
Well,
that.
thank you for keeping our house from being burnt down.
Our pleasure. So, well, we've already talked about a little bit about your experience with upkeep. Do you have anything else you want to talk about, or any claims? Have you had claims that you want to talk about, or things like that? Or
Oh yeah, the refrigerator. So another one that
I told her to stop complaining.
So our refrigerator was freezing stuff, and I was like, why is this rice frozen? Why is this celery frozen? Angie, it's a refrigerator. It's okay.
Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes in the refrigerator part. So he kept telling me, it's fine. Well, one day I said, you know what, I'm just going to call and have somebody come out and look at it. So, of course, I called Jill, and she had somebody come out and look, and they're like, oh, yeah, there's something wrong with this. I'm like, write that down, and you'll see that written on the invoice. Angie was right, Mike was wrong, because you
I
were
did see
here.
it. I
you
did
see
see
that?
It is on there.
I did see
That's right. I'm not joking.
So, we thought we fixed the refrigerator the first time, and then it was not fixed. So you
Yeah.
guys came out a second time with another part, and then it was still freezing stuff. And then the third time, you guys came out like, okay, this has got to be the last thing. So I thought the refrigerator was fixed. Alas, it was not.
And every
but-
major
yeah.
component in that refrigerator has been. It wasn't for lack of trying.
right.
So and the guys that come out are awesome. They
Yeah,
like we
right,
banter back and
yeah.
forth,
Yeah.
and we talk, and
Yeah.
and they're really awesome guys. But it's not for lack of trying. That
Yeah.
the refrigerator
Yeah,
being fixed.
no, you guys did your best.
And even after we decided that it couldn't be repaired, you still took care of us.
Yeah, which I had no idea. I was like surprised that we got there was a claim to file, and now we have money to put towards our new refrigerator.
Right.
We literally
That's
thought
amazing.
it was finished, and we were
Yeah.
on our way, and you guys went above and beyond even
Oh,
to
that's
our
awesome.
expectations.
Yeah.
Good.
We had no idea.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Tells you how much we even write about the program.
Yeah, I
when we
guess
sign
not.
up. Just knowing you guys are gonna come in and change our filters for us. Thank you.
Well, that's just one of the things.
Very helpful. Just know that running the dishwasher, checking the toilets, because there are just so many things you just don't think about.
Sure.
That is again, he was raised in Baltimore, me right outside of Washington D.C. And these things, we had little apartments, and my family never owned a home. They had a townhouse,
But look, we run a very successful business. It's a very lucrative business for us, and it gives us a lifestyle that, again, when she grew up in poverty, and I grew up lower middle class, blue collar union steel worker, our lifestyle was more than we ever thought we'd have. And when we do business coaching with some of our folks, we work with people that have multi-million-dollar businesses, and they have financial abundance and money. And what I do when I work with them is where are you making your life harder than it needs to be?
Right.
So sometimes they go to work and they work hard, and they come home and they still carry out, they still cook, they still clean, they still try to fix everything,
Sure.
they still cut their grass. And I'm like, listen, you're going to go and you're going to crush it at work. But let's make your home life as easy and comfortable as possible, so you have this pocket to fall into. So we do the same thing. That's why we don't clean and we don't do home improvement projects, is because we work hard, I guess, and we serve hard and we do really well in our business. And it's awesome to have people support us and sponsor us and help us in areas. You guys do things that we don't do at a great level. You do it for us, and that takes a whole lot off our plate. So we love that, and that's the blessing of working with you.
That's great to hear. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Thanks again for keeping our house from burning down. He tried to fix an electrical outlet once, and that's another thing is that having those little 15-minute bursts where we just need some small little thing done where somebody's here, and I think, oh crap, can you tighten this door knob or something? So there's just so many little intricacies within having you guys come in that's really helpful. And the toilet that was running in here for a bit that just popped in and fixed it. So no, we're just really, really grateful to have something like this. Seriously. I'm glad I met you.
Hi, I'm Kevin Panabecker with UPKEEP Home Warranty and Maintenance based here in St. Louis. And today we're talking with our client, Mike. Hi, Mike. How you doing?
I'm good, Kevin. How are you?
Doing well. How you been?
Good. Welcome to my house. Glad to have you.
We're very happy that you brought us in. Thank you very much. So let me ask you a few questions.
Go for it.
What do you do for a living?
I am a content creator on the internet. I specialize in podcasting. I've been podcasting now for 18 years. And that's taken me to a whole bunch of different experiences that just span a huge gamut.
What's the podcast about?
My main podcast is called What Cops Watch. It's where I bring on law enforcement people from different perspectives and skill sets. We talk about what's real and not real inside of feature films, television, and streaming media.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do for fun when you're not working?
I work a lot, but typically my family and I jump in our car and we just drive around and see the sights inside of St. Louis and the surrounding areas within 2 hours.
Okay, good. Now, how long have you been in the St. Louis area?
We've been here now 30 years.
30 years. Okay. Yeah.
It's been good.
Good. All right. Very good. All right. Well, let me ask. So, how long have you been a client of UPKEEP?
Just over 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What guided your decision to choose UPKEEP in the first place?
We got into this house and we already had a home warranty company, and it was just was baked in with the mortgage.
Yeah.
And everything was fine until it wasn't fine. Every time that we needed something, there would be so many hoops to either jump through, or it felt like there were little foot snares that would be thrown in front of us that we'd have to try and navigate. And that got really old. Eventually, I left my marketing career of 23 years, and it was time to do something different. So I went looking for a local company that could offer us a home warranty, but then also just help us with the house. I'm not very handy at all.
Okay.
And so it's great to have a partnership that can also help me where I don't have the skills.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about your experience with UPKEEP.
Well, it's really been special. I think it started off really with the first phone call, where we're getting something that's comfortable. You are literally talking to a person that I know is here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
We can talk about akin things that happen in St. Louis. When we're talking about the weather, we're talking about our weather,
right?
As opposed to something they might be thinking about, as opposed to. And it was great.
Yeah.
That was the first part. The other one was that I didn't have to talk about any alien experiences because you guys have done so much.
Yeah.
So when I talk about the things that we've either experienced with the previous company or that I knew we were going to have an issue with, well, you guys have already had that experience.
Right.
And so that's been crucial in our relationship.
Great. Good. Very good.
Yeah.
How about claims? Have you had any claims? How are they handled? Things like that.
We have. They were great. I think the very first, the largest one I can remember right now is the water heater. And the water heater that we had was likely original to the house. And the house, I think, is now 40 years old.
Okay.
So the replacement of that went off spectacularly. It's a larger one. It allows us to get into a lot of hot water. I've got two ladies in the house and then me that likes to take hot showers.
Yeah.
So it's really, it's nice to have a larger reservoir and then just something that's newer. I didn't realize how much water was wasted with the old one.
Oh, sure.
So that's something else that the guy that did the install, he really helped us with that to understand the benefits of what we're getting versus what we had.
Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, you guys came in and you did an oven fix.
Okay.
And I'm now known in the company as the pizza guy.
You are.
And I love sending pictures to you and Jill and whoever else will be happy to take them. We love to take what is essentially a frozen pizza and then just bouge it up
Yeah.
with home
Doctor it up,
ingredients,
yeah.
fresh vegetables and stuff. And
Yeah.
we love sending you guys pictures. And also the oven was another fix you guys did for us. It wasn't a new oven; it was an older oven.
Yeah.
But it really allowed us to dial in us cooking our pizza, which we do regularly,
Yeah.
and get back to it. So
Okay.
that was great too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Actually, and speaking on behalf of the people in the office, they're actually wanting pizzas. They're not wanting a picture. So
I almost started cooking one today, and then I decided not to. So yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I'm so happy that we have found you. There's a difference between paying money to an amorphous company that's not local
Yeah.
versus somebody that is not only here and you're paying money to people that I can actually see, but then the relationship that we're able to craft
Right.
because of not only our needs, but your willingness to help us. And we really thank you as a family.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. Very
You
good.
bet it. No
I
problem.
appreciate it. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Panabecker with Upkeep Home Warranty and Maintenance based right here in St. Louis. And today we're talking with David and Lynn. Hi, David.
Hi, how
Hi,
are you?
Lynn.
Hi.
How are you all doing today?
Doing great. Yourself?
Well,
Very well, thank you. All right. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to hear a little bit about your story, okay? Got to ask the St. Louis question. What high schools did you guys go to?
I went to Francis Howell North here in St. Peters.
Okay.
I went to Ladue,
Okay.
West County.
I was a Hazelwood West guy, so.
Okay, nice.
All right.
We're all three here.
All brought together in one place.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, what do you guys do for a living?
I'm an office manager at a Chevrolet dealership up in Troy.
Oh, so you got a bit of a commute.
About 30 minutes,
Yeah.
all country, beautiful drive.
It is a nice drive. That's true. Yeah.
So I've been in sales and management for 25 years right now. I'm just kind of in the middle of my next transition.
Okay. All right. Very good. So, what do you two like to do for fun when you're not working?
We like to go on vacation. We like to take trips. We like to go skiing in Colorado. We have a family farm out in Troy that we visit on the weekends. So
Wonderful.
fishing and hiking.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, sounds great.
You got to throw in a little golf every now and then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, gotta have that. All right. So, so how long have you all been a client of Upkeep?
4 or 5 years?
5 years?
No, great. Good. So, what guided you in your decision to choose Upkeep?
I think the main factor was we have a rental property
Okay.
not too far from here that we rent out. And David didn't want to be doing all of the maintenance over there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we have upkeep on that house and on this house.
Okay. Is there anything particular about Upkeep other than the maintenance that you mentioned? There was something else too?
Well, I would definitely say the convenience. I mean, the upkeep is literally a phone call away, and the solution is right around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a couple claims on a couple items, which no one likes to talk about a dishwasher going out, but when it goes out, Upkeep's been there. Or a washing machine at my rental property, it went out. Not only did you guys fix the problem, you basically bought us a new one.
Yeah.
So those are the cost factors that no one really likes to talk about, but as a homeowner,
Yeah.
they're right there. They're
Yeah.
coming. So it's a matter of being protected, and that's one of the things that I really appreciate about Upkeep.
Yeah.
I think mine was when the AC went out when it was 106 degrees. I mean, it was literally the hottest day
Yeah, of course.
of the year. And the AC went out and it was our friend Jerry broke the news that it was gonna take a minute to fix it. And I came home from work not looking forward to the hot house, and Upkeep had put in portable AC units.
Right.
Yeah, so that was wonderful.
Yeah. Good. Good. What else? What other kind of experiences have you had with Upkeep?
See, it was the washing machine at the rental house, the microwave here,
Yeah. God, you'd think we have a lot of problems.
the AC
Well, 2 houses.
here,
Right, I got 2 houses, the AC here,
the furnace here.
the furnace here, which we got replaced, which was phenomenal. But other than that, is what I really appreciate too is just the regular maintenance of coming in.
Yeah.
Shame on me, I should be able to change a filter on my
Your home is one of the most significant investments you will make, and with so many complicated systems, it's only a matter of time before something expensive goes wrong. You've heard about home warranties, but you've also heard stories of the hassles, wasted time, and denied claims. And the contracts? Let's just say you might need a law degree to figure out what's covered. So how do you keep your home comfortable, protected, and worry-free? With UPKEEP. We're a different kind of home warranty solution. Because we also maintain your home, we don't deny claims for lack of maintenance. UPKEEP is a routine home maintenance program with a full home warranty, all in one package. How does it work? When you sign up for UPKEEP, you get your own personal home manager who is responsible for your home's proper care. They schedule your maintenance visits, answer questions, and help with claims. UPKEEP's maintenance professionals visit your home 4 times per year to perform the needed maintenance to keep your home running like it should. We log all the details of your home systems and appliances in our customer portal, so when you do have a problem, we can come with the right parts the first time, saving extra trips, time, and money. Plus, you'll have a complete maintenance record of your home. And because we use our own full-time maintenance technicians, we're able to respond quicker, combine costs, and offer discounts on additional services. You even get 15 maintenance minutes per quarter for handyman services. Our maintenance program also includes a spring and fall clean and check on your heating and cooling systems, which means you don't need a separate HVAC service contract. You could easily spend over $1,800 for all these services individually. Get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. Sign up today at upkeep.homes.